Morning, everyone. Today is going to be a little bit of a difficult day for us again. Right now it's warmed up to 27 degrees, and that's as warm as it's going to get. And we're going to have snow flurries on and off all day. 2 days ago, it was raining and 50 degrees. And then yesterday, what was it yesterday? Yesterday, I think it was only a high of like 30 yesterday, or maybe a little bit warmer, but it was 40-mile-an-hour winds all day long. So we couldn't work yesterday. Well, since today is middle of the week and we got a lot of yards to do yet, we have to go out and work today, even though there's 20-mile-an-hour winds and it's 27 degrees. So it's going to be cold on us today. I'm going to pick up the trailer right now while Vicky's getting everything else ready and packing up more clothes, and we're going to be bundled up pretty good today. So we're going to do everything we're going to be doing everything we can just to stay warm today. I'm not sure how many we're going to get done today just because of the cold. So we will see. But it's winter is really close to us now. So I think we have like 50 yards to clean up yet. And we were going over them last night and this morning, see which ones are just going to have to wait till spring because we're just not going to be able to get to them. But we will see what happens through the day and how many more we're going to get. But I'm thinking we're probably only going to get 1 or 2 yards today just because of the cold and the wind. So the one we're going to first is in the woods, so it's going to be a little protected for us. So we will see how that works. And then we're going to try another one that's nearby that's sort of in the woods too. It depends on which way the wind's blowing. I'm not sure how the yard is set up and how the wind is blowing at it. So I'm going to go hook up to my trailer there, and we're going to go on to the first yard. Okay, we're at our yard here. It's not too bad for the wind, and leaves aren't too bad up here in the front. I gotta blow all them ditches out coming back this way so Vicky can start picking them up. Have her start picking everything else up first while I'm blowing everything out. So this part's not too bad. Okay, and the backyard's not too bad either. They got their pool cutter on, and we got this, but it looks like to me like the ditch is back in there. It looks like their ditch is full still. So this yard is gonna be soggy. And then we have all of this to pick up. But Vicky's going to pick up with most of it. With the mower, with the Skag, with the clamshell bagger. So I'm going to walk to the back there, see what that ditch looks like. Yeah, this ditch is completely full. So that means the water table on this ground is going to be about 4 inches down. So I'm going to have Vicky stay about 4 or 5 feet away from that ditch. We just don't want to get stuck this time of the year because it's not good. We've been there, done that, and it's just not good. Nothing works out well. So I'm going to get you set up, and I'm going to start watching Vicky pick up leaves. Okay, we're going to get a quick view of this yard. I'm not going to talk too much just because the wind blowing around here and won't pick up my voice too much. This section here, not perfect. There's a bunch of leaves up in here. They're all frozen in the ground, so we can't pick them up. This section in here, we don't pick up. That's a rough area. They blow all the leaves in there. And this turned out pretty decent, except for a couple of spots in there, but we're fighting with the wind really, really bad today. And then the backyard turned out pretty decent. And it was pretty soft up in, all the way up to about right here. It stays soft. Same thing back here, it's soft all the way up to right in there. But this area here, we'll clean up the rest of this in the spring, because I just want the majority of it down and out. This area up in here, we just kind of blow back in the spring, because a lot of these leaves are going to end up blowing back in this yard. Yeah, the video's not exactly what I wanted today, just because I couldn't set the camera up where I wanted it to, because I tried to set up the camera where I wanted it to, and the wind would blow it over. So I was putting it next to trees and kind of sticking it around corners there, trying to keep it out of the wind. So it's not the angles I wanted for the video, but it all worked out. So we got this yard all taken care of. It's the last yard we're going to do today. It's just too windy, and we're fighting with the leaves. They blow out, we blow them all out, and then they blow all back in. And I was sweating when I was blowing the leaves out with the backpack blower, and Vicki was out there freezing. So just because of the temperature, it warmed all the way up to 30 degrees, but that's about it. And there's,
with the wind, it's 14.
Yeah, with the wind, it's 14. Yeah, so we're just gonna call it a day. We're gonna check a couple yards on the way into town, because we think somebody cleaned up one of our yards, because the customer was too impatient for us to get there. So I think he hired someone else to do it, but that's fine. They can get someone else to do it for next year too. I don't care. So that is going to be the end of our video. So everybody have a good evening, and we will see you at the next yard.